Hey, if y'all have watched the last scooting adventure, you see right back up there is where we finished off. Now we're going to go that way. So y'all hang on tight and let's go for a ride. Let's go. Hey, if you just saw where I pulled up, the Endurance House, it's right over here, right off of Southwest Parkway. You just turn to the left on Taft, and then it's right here. But if you're on the trail, as you can see, there's a walk going right up to the side door. Their hours are, what's that step right there? It's a booger. But their hours are like, I think he said 10 to 7 during the week and from like noon to 5 on the weekends. So there's a front look. So basically what I'm getting at is if you have some basic needs like a flat tire, need a small adjustment, they'll let you borrow a tool and you can fix it. And it's something they can do real quick, they'll go ahead and do it, but they got a lot of work in there going on. So your basic adjustments while you're out here on the ride, stop here at the Endurance House. They'll help you out. Let's continue our ride now. And hey, if you're riding along right past the Endurance House, across, well, underneath Southwest Parkway, you have a Sonic right there. You can ride up the walkway, right up to the Sonic drive-in. Get you something cold to drink or a bite to eat, whatever you need. They'll hook you up. Across the street is also, I believe it's a Valero. Valero across the street. And over on that corner is Taco Casa. And right beside the Endurance House was Chicken Express. So, got a lot of food right here if you're hungry. And by the way, if y'all are interested in the electric scooter that I ride, this is the Alloweek electric scooter. Pretty cool. I did a review on this. If you want to watch the review, I'll put a link down in the description. If you want to go straight to Amazon and check it out, you can look at the link in the description. So I'd throw that out there. Hey, I was just going to tell y'all, just for your history folks, this road right here turns off of Taft between the apartments right here. A long time ago, it used to continue right across what was even then a little creek, but several years ago they dug out this Holiday Creek, like I was telling y'all the other day in one of the videos. They dug it out for drainage, so parts of Wichita Falls wouldn't get quite as much water up in their houses, which was not a good thing. Right over there is the fire department if you're in this area and you have an emergency. But right there used to sit, well, not the park right there, but to the right of it, over that way, was Funland. It was a little kiddie park, you know, with rides, had a roller coaster, bumper cars, little boats, you know, that went in a little carousel. Had a really small Ferris wheel, but it was a lot of fun, you know, for kids from, probably 4 years old to about 12, right in there. But they did have a putt-putt golf course, which towards the end of its life there became quite ragged, but it was something to do. Wasn't a whole lot to do in Wichita Falls, and still not a whole lot to do in Wichita Falls unless you're into riding and things like that. So, anyway, I just giving you a little history right there. If you're into fishing across Southwest Parkway, straight across over here, there's a little kiddie fishing hole. Well, we always called it a kiddie fishing hole. It actually has a name. I'll have to look that up and put it down there in the text because I can't remember it. It's like, I want to say South Weeks Park fishing hole or something like that. I'll let you know. Anyway, a lot of fun. Oh, we got golfers up here. By the way, right over there is the Weeks Park Golf Course, which they have renamed it to the Champion Golf Course. I actually worked out there for a while. Never played golf, but I worked out there. And if you are into tennis, that's the Weeks Park Tennis Center. You want to ride down there and take a look at it real quick? Just kind of show you. We'll check it out. This is the main building. And the courts right over there behind there. Wonder if they have the hours listed up here. Y'all excuse me for a minute. I'm gonna walk up there and see if we can find some hours on here. Weeks Park summer hours open 7 days a week, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. and from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. So if you want to come early in the morning or in the evening and play some tennis, there you go. Don't know if it had a charge. Oh, they got pickleball courts also available at our Hamilton Park location, which I will show you all that in a moment. Lessons with pros are not restricted by pro shop hours. But it really doesn't say how much it is. Oh, $40 per person for members, $45 for non-members. So, you want to play tennis and pay for it? This is your place. All right, let's continue. And we'll ride over here and look around, then we'll continue our ride. The friends stand around, you watch you crumble. Okay, a little piece of worthless information, really. But if you're from Wichita Falls or used to live here many years ago, you may remember the Stink House. We used to refer to that as the Stink House, and if you can smell it, you'd understand. It's like a pump station for the sewer, I believe. It is located at Weeks Park, and we are entering Weeks Park right now. Right across is the old Weeks Park Golf Course, which is now called Champions Golf Course, I believe. I'll correct myself in when I'm editing this if I'm wrong on the name of that golf course. Because you may be into golf and you may want to come to Wichita Falls and play on it. Your call. But I'll let you know for sure what that name is right there. All right, let's carry on. Okay, if you was interested in the tennis and the pickleball that we looked at a while ago, where it said the pickleball was available at the other Weeks Park tennis courts, this is it. This is the main front door. I don't know if it has any different information up here. July Tennis Academy. Apparently they have some tennis lessons. Ladies, open drill with Michael. Mondays 9:30 to 11 a.m. Fridays 9 to 10:30 a.m. So, you need a tennis coach? There you go. Nice tennis courts, though. Very pretty flowers. I'll show you. Well, you might have saw them. We rode by those tennis courts a moment ago, if you noticed. We'll buzz by them right over here real quick. Pecan trees. Got baby pecans on it. But as you can see, it's a pretty nice court. Quite a few of them, too. I don't think you have to worry about overcrowding. Hey, look at there. Tennis balls. Need some tennis balls? Show them over the fence. That way they'll have them if they somebody gets over there and needs one or two. Got a little bounce to them. Look at the flowers. Aren't those pretty? A few bees flying around them. Looks like we're going to have a good crop on pecans this year. I don't know if you'll be able to see those or not with this GoPro. Little babies. All right, let's carry on. We'll be heading to Hamilton Park next. Unless we run into something between here and there worthy of mentioning. Either way, we're still heading to Hamilton Park. I forgot I was going to show you all this. It's a public work stand. if you're out here and you got bicycle problems and need adjustments and you didn't take care of it back at Endurance House, or you haven't made it there yet, set your bike up there, and you got some various tools here. Screwdrivers, wrenches, a little tool to change your tire or your tube with. You can pop your tire off with it. What's that, for patching a tire? No, it's those hex, not an Allen wrench, but it's the like 2, 4, 6 star. 2, 4, 6. 6 little stars on it. Little tool. And used to be, yeah, there it still is. Crescent wrench right there. Somebody, looks like somebody got away with something. That's not cool. Anyway, you got another tire tool here. And a Phillips screwdriver. Anyway, you can work on your bike right here. And sit on the bench. There's a bench right there in the trash can. All right, let's carry on. We are at Hamilton Park now. If you're riding the trail and you need to go to the bathroom, there's restrooms right there. I want to show you some more stuff, but we're not going to get real close because there's some kids over there, so we don't want to video them. I'll spin around and tell you about it. So, as you can see right there is a basketball court. You want to come play some basketball? And a pretty cool area right there in front of us, right over there. I'm not going to get no closer because there's kids over there. But anyway, it's a little water splasher. You can go play in the water over there. This is the Wichita County Medical Alliance. Somebody told me, and I believe I read it, this was funded by some of the doctors in Wichita Falls. They wanted a place for kids to come play and cool off. So they donated the money to build this to the city of Wichita Falls, and the city actually did something good with the money. There it is. Really cool. And you also have a little camping, or not camping, but like picnic area right here. I believe, I'm not real sure, some of these in Wichita Falls you can rent. So I'm not real sure. Either way, it's a good place to have a picnic, play in the water, play some basketball, and go to the bathroom. When I'm out doing my deliveries and I can't make it to a bathroom, that's one of my stops right there. All right, let's go a little bit further and then we'll call it a day. Okay, if you watched one of my last videos, I think it was might have been the last one actually. It was like a quick trip one. It pretty much started right here at Hamilton Park and went that way down to Highway 287, where it goes through Wichita Falls. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this one up right here because if I go much further, it'll be hard to find a place to park to get started again on our little scooting adventure here. But I appreciate y'all watching. And I don't know, when I was coming around the curve, if y'all could see the houses that is across the street. Y'all check these out. These are some nice houses, y'all. You can just get around there. Check those out. Don't we need one or two of those, y'all? I'd hate to pay the electric bill on them. Of course, if you have that much money, you probably could have solar panels. That's a little crooked, but we'll go with it. So anyway, y'all, I hope y'all have enjoyed this, and I hope y'all enjoy these little scooting adventures. And if you do, be sure to give a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel if you're enjoying it. We're going to do this whole circle of Wichita Falls on our bike trail. I got to wrap this up anyway. The GoPro is getting hot. It just shut off. Kind of interrupted me. I was just fixing to say bye, y'all. But anyway, I'm out of here, y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day, evening, whatever it is. But y'all get out there and do something. Enjoy life. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.